Hello friends, and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. In today's video, we are having a Friday fun day. Stick around. If this is your first time here, I'm a homeschool mom to a second grader. We love all things books, homeschool, and sharing our journey with you. And if that is something you're interested in, I would love if you hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. So today is Friday Fun Day. We are on our very last lesson for Primary Mathematics 1B. I'm really excited because that means we get to try the new Primary 2022 next week. The very last subjects in the Primary Mathematics is shopping and money, and so we are going to be playing Buy It Right. This is an amazing game for practicing your money. It's really fun. This morning we went over and little man had to go get his health checkup. So we went and did that. She got to listen to his heart. The veterinarian let her put on the stethoscope and listen to his heart. And then we just learned a few more things about the dogs while we were there, didn't we? Yeah, so she is finishing up like a spelling worksheet over here. And then we are also going to play sight word SWAT. And this is kind of what's going to be considered our reading today. And I picked up this book in the free little library this week, which I posted on Instagram. Be sure and check that out right here if you're interested. But this is Say Hola to Spanish Otra Vez Again. What's cool about this book is that it has the Spanish and the English words in it. So I thought this would be a fun way to kind of do our Spanish today versus doing the actual curriculum. And this is just, I think, a neat way to do this. We do have one other book that has this. I think it's called Uno Mas, One More, and it's a little girl that always wants one more. But this is the only other book that we have that has kind of the dual language going on here. So it's super cool. We're going to read this today. Right now, she is finishing up some spelling worksheets here. She's just got the one page from our Building Spelling Skills with Evan Moore. I do like this. It's really nice and quick, but I really love the rules of All About Spelling. So I don't know what direction we're going to go on that for sure yet, but she's got this and then a grammar sheet, and then it's just going to be lots of games and playing. And we're going to be doing something with these later that coordinates with our sassafras science that we've been studying this week. So we'll have to figure what that is. But right now, she's going to finish up her worksheet, and then we are going to finish up our last lesson of Primary Mathematics 1B. So excited. He's definitely enjoying this like perfect fall day. It makes me a little bit sad that we have a perfect fall day in September. That means that winter is going to be here way too quick. But I did want to mention this really quick too. This is a Scholastic Success with Grammar. It's actually grade 1 because I just wanted something super simple that she could do. I really like this, and I think I will definitely be getting this again. I do like that workbook a lot. If I can remember, I'll post a little picture here so that you can see what it looks like. But I like this. It's super quick. I feel like it really covers the material nicely without taking a ton of time. So she's finishing that up super fast, and then we are going to do our last lesson here, and it is actually just a review. So we're going to be looking at the workbook here. We don't need the textbook at all. We're going to be doing the workbook, and it looks like we have a few pages here where we're just going to review everything that we've kind of talked about in this last section of 1B. This is such an incredible program, I just want to say. I would have been really 100% fine staying with Primary Mathematics and moving to 2A with that. But I had the whole fear of missing out and needed to see what Primary 2022 was about. And it just seems like it's so very similar to this, except it's updated and a little bit clearer and precise on some of the things. So I figured it was worth a shot, but highly recommend this. If you can get this at a great price or something like that, use this. It's beautiful. Love it so, so much. So she is finishing up her little questions here, and then we're going to get started. We're gonna match, okay? We have money in our little rope bag here, I guess. And then we have 3 items. We have price tags on all of these items. You're gonna draw a line from the amount of money to what you can buy with that money, okay?
That's a pretty purse.
All right, great job. Now let's go here. It says, which is cheaper, the tea set or the Scrabble set, and how much cheaper? So find the tea set and the Scrabble set.
Which one's cheaper? Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna take the difference. If we take the difference of something, what are we doing?
We're minusing.
Okay, so go ahead and put a minus there because you know we're minusing. Okay, now when we're minusing, what goes first? The big number or the little number?
Big.
Okay, so you have the Scrabble set is $13. How much was the tea set?
9.
Okay, so 13 minus 9 equals what? Okay, let's look it over here. 13 minus 9, right? Let's go ahead and break this out into something maybe we can work with a little bit easier, okay? What is in here? What can we make
A 10
here?
and a 3.
Okay, a 10 and a 3. Can you take 9 from any of those?
I can take a 9 from a 10. It makes 4, so that equals 4.
Okay, so then put your name. You take 9 from 10, that gives you 1. 1 and 3 is left over, that gives you 4. Very good. So the blank set is how much cheaper than the other set? All right, great job.
I want to darken it a little bit more.
Oh, I just see that we have another review. So I didn't notice that there's 2 reviews for the end of the semester review. So we won't be doing both of these today. So we will actually finish this out on Monday, which is okay. And then we're finishing up our very last one for review 7. So I didn't realize there was 2 reviews for the end, so that's okay. We'll finish up here. After giving away 5 shells, John had 6 shells left. How many shells did he have at first? What do we write to figure that out? First, are you going to add or subtract?
Subtract. He had 11.
You took 6 shells, and what did you do? Add 5?
Yep.
Okay. All right, next. Nicole bought 12 pastries. She put 4 of them on a plate. She put the rest in a box. How many pastries were there in the box? How are you going to figure this out?
Okay.
Addition or subtraction?
Has.
This one.
Oh,
All right, now we are going to play Buy It Right. This is a learning resources game, and this is the board, which is kind of fun. And then you have all this money that you use. It comes with a calculator, which we're not going to use. You have the little people that you use to go around the board, and you are rolling dice to figure out exactly how many pieces that you will buy and how much you will buy them for. There's a few different options for playing. Like, here's some variations for younger players. You can play with bills only, or you can play with coins only, or once you have a more advanced level, you can do both. Today we are going to do coins only so that we can practice making change with our coins. Alright, so we each got some change. We each have our player card, and what we will do is we will see who can fill up one side of their card or both sides. It depends on how long we're going to play. with the colored cards. You follow the instructions that's on the board. So for instance, if it says go to the ATM, you are going to roll the dice and arrange them on the bottom of your shopping cart to find out how much money you would collect. If it says buy 3 items, then you get to buy 3 items. You will get 3 items that you can choose from this stack. You roll the dice to figure out how much they're going to be. So here we would roll the dice. One would be, the pizza would be 45 cents. And then I would see if I could buy the items. It's really fun. It's a great way to practice the money. And it's just a fun, enjoyable game for Gameschool Friday.
And I do not want to have to give a gift to a friend.
So she is not wanting to give a gift to a friend, which means you would have to either give them one of yours or buy something to give to them if you don't have anything on your board. Really, it's a pretty cool game, really great for practicing those money skills and adding and subtracting. All right, we're gonna play for a while. All right, she beat me. She beat me. She filled it all up, and we did do both sides. Now we're gonna go ahead and read our Say Hola book, and then we will probably do our water balloon next. The last thing that we're gonna film today is our water balloon experiment that represents our brain. Did we need this many? No, we did not. But why have only 2 when you can have this many? So you have 1 that's going to represent your brain, okay? Then she has chosen this Cheerio box, which also had something in it. What was in it?
So full of Cheerios.
With some Cheerios. Do you think you can use these 2 items to protect your brain?
Yes.
Okay, how can you do that? So
I can put this in here, put it in there, but sort of cover it with Cheerios a little bit.
Okay, so you're going to take one of these and use as your brain and put it in the Cheerio box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so which one's going to be your brain? We actually have 2 options here. It doesn't really matter. They're both the same. One just got filled up where the other didn't. Okay, so that's brain number 1 that's going into the skull for protection. Okay, so you've chosen brain number 1, and that's going to go into your skull. It's going to be protected, right? Okay. Okay, you're going to use some Cheerios to kind of cover it up. Okay. Okay, so your brain is tucked safely into the skull, right? Do you remember how many bones that the skull has?
22.
22, that's right. Okay, now we have a brain without a protective layer. Let's go out here. All right, we have our brain in a box, right? Our brain is in a skull. Go ahead, drop it. Okay, now you have your brain without the skull. Drop it. Okay, so it fell down, it rolled a bit, and then it popped. What about this? No way! I can't believe it. Is it in there? Yeah, it is. Dig it out. Did your skull protect your brain? Yes, it
Well, if
did.
I drop only the bag.
Oh, okay. Let's try that. It stayed together, didn't it?
Fine. Wait, what are you doing this? Is it the Cheerios?
Oh, you think if you put all the Cheerios into the box and just put it in the bag, would it still be protected?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. Okay, so she put all the Cheerios loose in the box, put the brain in the box. She's gonna drop it again to see if it stays protected.
I mean, is it just the Cheerios? I mean, like, what's going on?
All right, let's see if your skull's protected. Drop the box. Oh. What happened? The brain's still intact. Okay, now what do you want to do?
I want...
You want to put it in just the bag?
Yep.
Okay, put it in just the bag. All right, does this brain pop at all? Take it out of the bag, and does it pop if you drop it?
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, so we didn't get to quite finish our experiment exactly right because we didn't drop it from the same thing, but we're going to draw some fun stuff and our day. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye!